Hello everyone. Today is a very special episode of Meet My Guest podcast. I'm so excited because we have a very special guest. I'm studying at Southern New Hampshire University right now in business communication major. I started in 2019 and my English wasn't that good. I wasn't like a very expert how to work with the platform and the website and everything. I was so confused. So there was like a person, my coach that time, and he helped me a lot with that. He helped me how to deal with the platform, how to improve my English level, and how to deal with all of this like studying process. So Ritia today is my guest. This person, this coach, is my guest. I'm so excited to learn from him because when we worked together, he was like understandable, direct, effective with us. So I want to know his secret and I want to share it with you guys. And I hope this episode will be effective as much as I'm looking for. To talk more about this, please meet my guest, Eritier from Rwanda. Hello, Eritier.
Hello, Fatima. I'm glad to be here.
I'm
I
glad to have
appreciate.
you. So today I want to talk about like working with refugees and working in growing countries. So you have an experience with that. So introduce yourself and let us know about your experience.
Thank you. As you said before, I am Heritia Muhire, born and raised in Kigali, Rwanda, in the land of 1,000 hills. So yeah, I like people, enjoy traveling and meeting new people, and I'm passionate about education and information technology. In the working with the growing communities. So my experience working in growing communities started way back in 2015 when I was in Rwanda working with Kepler Kiziba, a GEM a teaching assistant. Uh, I used to assist the course facilitators with curriculum, class preps, grading, classworks, help students with English language and smooth navigation to the learning platform, College for America. They are generally assisting students with their academics and ensuring they perform well. And in 2018, I also got another chance to work with GEM Lebanon, a similar program as a course facilitator, where I was in charge to prepare lesson plans, deliver class materials to two sites, MAPS in Bekaa and Laser in Tripoli. So I would frequently hold some coaching sessions, one-on-ones, meetups to check on student progress and generally assistance needed in case. And I remember that's where I got to meet with so many of you, Syrian refugees who are now in Lebanon, who turned to be my family, my friends. So
Yeah, it was a great time.
yeah, it's been a great journey.
Yeah, I think so. So, what's the advantage of working in this major? Is that only about giving? Because people think that if you are working in this field, it's all about giving. So, what the benefits? I mean, the personal benefits or professional benefits of working with people from growing communities.
Yeah, I would say for me, the benefits would be like the very first one that I really cherish more. It's the meeting with new people, creating new relationships, getting to experience new culture, the food, the new weather, the environment, the cultural exchange, like to see new people, where we just share our differences and different thoughtful conversations, and getting to open to the world, understanding cultural context, where like I got to learn new things that I didn't know, and also unlearn the things that I was thinking that maybe this is how Lebanon is, or maybe this is what refugees are, or maybe this is what Syrians are, because of the information that I got to learn from the people listen to people's experience, especially you as the students and the staff that I was working with, in the life stories fresh from the primary source, because I was on the ground just to experience everything, everyday life as a local in Lebanon, with also the students who happen to be Syrians. And I would say also the work experience in a diverse world, that's also one of the benefits that I really enjoyed so much, because we had so many different people from across the world, the Americans, the Syrians, the Lebanese, and me from Rwanda. So it was really good to meet with all those people and have some time to share some experiences. So I got to learn from them.
Understand. And of course, there are challenges. So, what is the biggest challenge in working with people from different countries and culture? And how do you face them?
Yeah, there are always some challenges when working with different people, and especially who happen to not be from your country and have some differences. I would say the biggest challenge, maybe for me, I wouldn't really say that I faced so many challenges when I was when I started working here in Rwanda with the refugees, or maybe even when I came to Lebanon, because of the people or the team that I worked with. The good good people who helped me to navigate through the program so easily, because they were so cooperative and willing to motivate me to do the best. But yeah, I would say that some of the biggest challenges, of course, they are there. So I would say like cultural differences. This can range from social customs to more significant issues such as attitudes toward gender, religious diversity, ethnicity, and sexuality, which can all be vastly different in a new country. So what I can call normal in my home country might not be the normal in the foreign countries. So things like maybe greetings.
Yeah.
Like in Lebanon, I know that you need to avoid body contact with the opposite sex, but persons of the same sex can hug or greet, like they can hug when greeting each other, like male versus females. So if I know, like for male, it's that friend kiss like one another 3 times on their cheeks, while saying maybe something like marhaba, ehlan, things like that. But for the female friend, you just wave your hand and smile. And whereas in my country, like even if I meet a female, we can hug, can do that handshake just to show sincerity, or like it's happiness, or like it's been a while.
Uh-huh.
Maybe for white people, it would be like that only a hug, right? So that's something that I had to learn, and I had to, like follow the culture.
Yeah.
So even also the body language matters. So some body language that I might use in my country might be different from what people in Lebanon are using. So I had also like to learn such things. And the other thing that was really like that can even be like a barrier, if I say in general, for everyone who is working with people from different countries, it's the language barrier. So yeah, let's say I was in Lebanon, Arabic is the like
Yeah.
that's the language, right?
Yes.
So sometimes it would be hard for somebody like me, because I wanted to enjoy the culture. I wanted to live like fully,
Yeah.
right? Like my life in Lebanon, to experience everything. But at some point, it would be hard because of the language. So sometimes Google Translate would come to rescue. I would just like maybe write something in English and then translate it to Arabic for someone that we are sitting together to understand.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, being able to communicate again can affect area of life in which we have to interact with others. So from the job, like maybe if I came to Becca or Leza, going back home in Beirut, so I had to use transport, and dealing with those people on the road was a bit hard. So
Yeah. I
so
remember.
finding a way to buy food. Yeah,
Yeah.
even just like finding my way home. Yeah. So the
Yeah.
language is really good because so it would be really nice for everybody to learn the native language, which is essential. So I had to learn a few words just to allow me to communicate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so like maybe I wanted to engage into some thoughtful conversation with the Lebanese and the Syrians, attend some webinars, some career fairs, meetups, access to services, but the language couldn't allow me to connect. Yet I wanted to really have all those experiences, like to connect with people because I really like people. Yeah, and also like it can be hard to adjust to life in a very different kind of society.
Yeah.
Sometimes also like because you are away from your home, so you can isolate, like it's an isolation, being far from your friends, your cycle, the family, since most of the time you are just like only focused about the work.
Mm-hmm.
You are in a different country, you are with different other people, so that's the people like you also get to take your time to learn about them. It's not
Mm-hmm.
really like a challenge, but it takes time also to get used to it.
Yeah.
So to for me, like the way I was handling that, the way I was managing that kind of like to avoid getting so into isolation or just feeling kind of like, yeah, I miss my people so much, I would have some meditation session, do some stuff that would make my mental health safe and just at ease. So yeah, that's all I can say. Yeah, challenges were there, but I'm really thankful and I mean grateful for the team that I had at GEM Lebanon because they were so cooperative and very supportive. I guess it would have been a different experience if I wasn't having them. So I really appreciate them so much that they helped me to find them as a good team and also to work together well, and they helped me to grow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's really great. So let's talk about something funny. I heard a lot about working with Syrian people or Syrian refugees. Can be like so funny. They just having that ability to be serious for a long time. They love food, having fun. So what do you think about that? Tell us like moments or situation you were in.
Yeah, I would really say it's really funny. This one, Syrian people are the most beautiful and sympathetic people that I've ever seen. Because like everyone that you meet, they just want you to experience their food. They want to welcome you to their house to come and enjoy their food. They want to teach you the language. They want you to try their dance, like their culture. So like they really embrace everything Syrian, and yeah, even the jokes that they have, like. So yeah, that was really like some of my best moments in Syria. Like the way everyone, either be a girl or a boy, everyone wants you to feel, you know, like yeah, they really want you to be at their house. They want you to come and have dinner with them. They want you to come and meet with their family members, their cousins, like all their relatives. And something about the food, they like so like they have that, they like the plate is really big and there's a variety and they want you to try every kind of food that is on the table. So by the moment you finish the food, like you are full, you can't eat anymore.
Yeah, we like feed people.
Exactly. So and the other thing that I really appreciate about them, so like yes, they want you to experience their culture and the food, but they also want you to teach them about your like your people, also your culture. So like they really want to learn from each other. They really want to connect. So, but the joke stuff, like when I was when you were teaching me the Arabic words, and you could just like turn it into some songs and some, like take some videos and take some pictures together. I was like,
Yeah.
wow.
That's
Yeah,
really
so
good.
I really miss my people. I feel like maybe one day I can also meet them again.
Oh, I missed that time. Me too. Like, okay, finally, give us like three tips for everyone who is listening now and planning to work with people from different countries. So, three tips, three quick tips for anyone who is planning to work from with people from different countries.
So yeah, if I would really give some a few tips to anyone who is planning to work with people from different countries, yeah, I would say like the most biggest thing would be to learn people skills. So good people skills would really be that ability to listen, to communicate, relate to others on a personal or professional level because they are new people. So just get the people skills, like try to be a good leader. And when you have the ability to relate to others in their position or viewpoints, it is something very important in the corporate world. At the end of the day, all of us, like when you meet with different people in a new company or in a new organization, you just want to deliver, you want to accomplish the assigned task, you want to contribute to the team, to the growth of the company. So just try to be a good also team member. And if you are in a team, just be very supportive to motivate others by showing in the form of that encouragement. You can put someone back on track or keep them in the right direction. So the second thing that I would say would be knowing your audience or the people you're working with. So if you go somewhere to work with different people, just take some time to get to know them, get to know like who they are. Just educate yourself about the company, the culture, the values, the do's and don'ts, and know how you can tap into that new environment. So knowing what, how, and when to say things to others is also something very essential for you to keep working with those people for such a long time and also getting to learn from them and getting to contribute some and even create beautiful memories. One more thing would be being also capable to keep an open mind. So people from different, like let's say that diverse community, they just want you to be known as someone who keeps an open mind, which will also make you more approachable and easier to work with. So if you are open, people will be free to approach you and to share their opinions with you, what they think and what they see maybe can be well. And the last one that I would say, good leadership skills. So you're working with different people, just try to be someone who can really lead the team or who can provide even some thoughtful conversation, some questions, some challenges that can come with an active listening. And when you listen to your teammates without interruption and then take time to think and form a response before replying, just be an active listener. And a good leader shows an interest in others. Take care to remember their names, build some thoughtful questions and empower your workmates and be honest, build trust with your teammates. That would help you build long lasting relationships.
Uh-huh.
And
That's
also, as a good leader as well, just try to be with your people or see the people that you have, maybe you share some common interest, that if maybe you are in a different country, just try to experience like their culture, the food, and the values. Just live like a local. So if maybe they planning for a trip, just join them. If maybe there is a club, join the club. Something that will help you to be together with them and also create some memories. So those are the few tips that I would really give to my people. Yeah. I'm sorry I
Thank
said a
you.
lot, but that's all I
No.
had to say.
No, take your time.
Yeah.
So I guess that's it. I am so happy because you are my third guest. It's my pleasure to have you here, and we miss you here also.
Oh, I
Uh,
missed you so much. I miss the food. I miss the people, your smiles. I love you guys so much, and
we
I
love you
hope
too.
maybe one day I might get another opportunity to come back to Lebanon and meet you, or maybe we meet in Syria. For God's sake, I pray that maybe one day we just meet. Somewhere like we need to live a good life.
Yeah, I understood.
Yeah. Please say hi to my people. I miss you so much.
We missed you too. And that's it. Have a nice day. Thank you so much for your
Have a nice
time.
day too. Thank you so much for having me on your podcast. I really appreciate, and keep doing this. It's really changing. It's a life changing, and it's helping people a lot.
Thank you so much. So, as you know, working with people from different countries and cultures can be difficult and complicated, but at the same time, remember, always you can be friend with someone who is from different country and culture if you think about how much you have in common more than what the difference is between this person and you. And what makes the relationship between James students and Euritier is sharing, because he was sharing everything with James students, like meals, conversations, maybe moments, taking picture together. So all of James students in Lebanon who met Euritier before, they have like a good memory to talk about when it comes about Euritier. And when Euritier was here, we did that, and we took a picture, we shared a meal. So all of this makes Euritier a very special guest in Lebanon and in my podcast. So it's Meet My Guest podcast. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm Fatima, and there is an episode every Thursday. Have a nice day, everyone. Thank you for your listening.